Sweating a little bit of horsepower here.
No. It looks like oil.
Listen, that wouldn't be the first time you suck on my finger on camera.
That looks oil. Looks like oil.
All right, guys, we're back.
It's kind of sus.
And we're bringing high energy. Why? I'm not the one sucking on someone else's finger on camera. All right. We just got done slick racing. We are back here with Slick Rick, not on slicks, so that excites me. And we have a transmission in a box. Oof. A little bit different from that Justin Timberlake song back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? No?
Can you let us hear it?
It's like a Saturday Night Live skit. You guys can figure it out. But look at this fresh unit we got here. We had a stator bearing failure. So I've mentioned it before in previous videos. When we out of nowhere, the car just lost its ability to go down track. We couldn't figure out why. The stator bearing went out. We didn't know until it actually blew the converter apart. So, to the tune of $2,500, we have a fixed transmission and converter. So, there she is in all her glory. Fixed. This is our 2-speed 400 lockup. It's got 2-stage lockup and it's got internal and external dump. So this is a bad little unit here. So we're going to put this back in the car. I'm going to pop the converter out. We're going to make a stator change to our big boy stator because we have been running our little boy stator. And does that sound weird to say also?
Nope.
Hey, where'd the rest?
We have been running a child stator.
Where'd the rest of that transmission jack go?
Oh, I'm not real sure where it's at.
Hey Mason, look at him quick with the camera. Do you know where the rest of the transmission jack went? Because I feel like that's something that you would take apart.
You took it apart from the radiator.
You know, I'm responsible for that.
You think we can get you to put it back together?
I could probably do that.
Here, look, you got it. Welcome to my life. The parts are now missing. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap stators and we're going to put it back in the car and we're going to test Friday. We did, at the track, we did make some bar changes. We started changing everything with the car because we couldn't get it to go down track. And the reason it couldn't go down track is the stator bearing went out. So you have like your turbine spinning this way and your stator spinning the other way. When your stator bearing goes out, it loses the ability to spin. So it starts to act like a lockup. And cars of this caliber, like the converters are very important. When you change the converter, you lose all your data. So, or the stator. The stator is kind of like how the converter will react. So when that goes out, you have some serious issues. We didn't know, we just put a brand new one in there. Oddly enough, every time we rebuild the clutches, we put a new stator bearing in there. And it just happened to go out. They said heat is normally the culprit of that. Did we get burned down a bunch?
No, not this go around. The first time we did, but that's what doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's just racing. That's what happened. So we're gonna get this this thing all back together. This should be like a with the stator change, we'll call it an hour and 20-minute job because I'm gonna take my time, make sure everything's good. We're gonna fill it up with fluids and probably fire the car up. And then we can honestly, once we get that done, we'll be able to put it in the trailer, give it a good once over. I think everything on the car, other than that, should really be the same. So we'll take you guys along for our journey, and we'll open up this nice billet bolt together lockup converter, and we'll change the stator, and we'll rock and roll from there. So thank you guys for checking out today's video. If you're not subscribed, your mom's a hoe, and we'll see you in the next like 1 second when this new clip starts.
Hit us up at National Speed and Performance. Get your $69 a month membership.
Oh yeah, the membership going crazy. Also, we have some smoking deals on fire suits. So go and follow Alliance Racewear on Facebook. Their fire suits are just unreal. Super light, SFI 20, 1-piece, 2-piece, unlimited logos on it. Check us out. Bad to the bone.
Makes it better?
They do different things. Like depending on more blades or less blades, it will make it act tighter or looser, and whether it's on the starting line or down track as well. So we're going to, this one's a little loose. It's all based off horsepower. So you can have one that's like, this might be perfect for a car making 4,000 horsepower. If you put in a car that makes 3,000, it won't even work. I need to get a real small screwdriver to pop the snap ring out.
That's cool. Now, a torque converter that comes off a car, does it have that in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is a Stator.
Never knew that.
And they filled it up nice for us. Some fresh transmission fluid.
How small one?
Here, I'm gonna hand that to you over there.
Got it.
Just set it right down there.
Okay, I got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Just to get the snap ring out. That's a 1634, and this one is a 1630.
That one actually looks like it's more muscular than this one.
Oh, it's crazy. It has no
Don't it?
muscles. It's metal.
You know what I'm saying? It looks more meaty, you fuck.
Hold on, let me get a rag. Damn, Logan, you know, I redact your statement. I redact my statement. You did bring the right tool for the job.
She came out.
Come on, bitch.
That's only gonna last 2 months now. Sorry. The bag's under there. He's got it underneath.
Alright, she's in there now, boys. Can you believe they let me do this? Of all people.
Brand new. Nice and clean, yeah.
Yep. Can't even tell it's been used.
I went to college for this, actually. I was studying this business class, and they're like, hey, if you're ever changing a Stator,
Hit it with a hammer.
Is that what this is?
that's the Stator, yep. All right. I'm ready for the converter back here. You can have that bag. Oh yeah, we're statoring. Hardcore statoring. Look good? Look good? Dave, you got your approval?
Looks good to me, man.
Looking good. Just make sure the O-ring's not damaged from taking that shit off. So that'll be a bad day.
That thing gets no gasket there, or is that round?
A little rubber
There it is.
O-ring right there. Yeah, I'm just making sure it's not messed up.
Awesome for me,
Oh, I think we're in there now. Like swimwear.
Is it on all the way down on the other side?
Like the white paper
I
beads.
guess
It's
you
in
draw
there.
it in with those zippers.
Yeah, you know, the torque spec on these is bottom of the Milwaukee. You see that? I don't know. I really don't want to call Mark and ask him and sound like an idiot, but I forget every time.
The Pro Charger Corvette.
I think it's in.
This one and more.
traded for that.
There she goes.
Upgrades are
Might as
real.
well.
Get that thing. Yeah.
You got one right below it.
All right. Transmission in. Did you get us putting the converter in? Yeah. The converters, if you've never put a converter in transmission, it's a very, it can be challenging sometimes because it's got to go in and be lined up correctly and all this other stuff. So
What do you gotta wait for, Logan? Whenever you're putting the converter in? The last
Yeah.
like seconds.
John likes hearing the.
at the end,
You gotta hawk.
And it'll go just right.
hold on to this guy here real good, tight like. The key is get it as tight as possible where you just start to strip out the threads. Fun fact, I actually had one come undone here. The bolts fell out of it, and the transmission goes, and like, remember that? It was hitting the damn, I had an enclosure in the black sheep so you couldn't see it, but you could see everything vibrating above it.
And John was still making 420, 430 hits. I show you style with it like that.
Yeah, I was giving it hell. I didn't know until you don't know until you know. Yeah, Loctite on that.
Oh, right there. Right there. Don't touch it. You've got a little bit more. That's all you got. Train's coming by. Hold on.
Yeah, speak up. Say it with your chest.
Huh?
You making love to that thing still?
I'm about to come down here and make love to you.
So what bolt's doing that?
There we go. All right. Damn, you just gotta get one tight, and then you're good. That one don't feel good right there.
Did you turn this on full?
Was that thing struggling to go in the whole way?
What, this one?
I got this bolt started.
Yeah.
No, it's on. I got it on low setting right now.
Logan, tap this one.
Which one?
On this side over here.
You're gonna have to get
I
it
mean,
from the
it's
bottom.
like stopped because of the where the transmission is.
Hold on.
I got it on low setting, John. I don't have it turned up.
Dude, something's not right.
There's a big ass gap down
Yeah,
here.
that's what I'm trying to say. Let me go to my fucking flashlight.
When you tighten them up top. Does it go in like it came out, Johnny?
Yeah.
My question is, hold on, don't do that yet.
Don't do that yet.
I'll tell you when to push, okay? But up until then, don't fucking do nothing.
Alright. I'm just holding, baby.
Alright, give it just a little bit of a push. Alright, hold on. Drive shaft enclosure life. You see me make a full 360, Dan?
Feel it going in a little bit.
Give it a little push.
Nope. Oh yeah.
You're started.
Oh yeah. It's gotta turn now.
It's alright.
Can it go in a little bit more?
No, that's probably it. As you go up with the transmission, put it in neutral. So here, as the rear end goes up, the drive shaft would have to pull out, i.e. get longer. Am I just coming off the lift?
Oh, nope, you're good.
Isn't that crazy how it works? All right, this is you can't put it in yet. You can't put it in yet
Why?
because you gotta have the clips. The studs on the U-bolt are too long, so you have to like put them in together. Also, you're way off. I'm gonna learn you how to do this, right?
I'm learning something, boy.
Buddy, I just did one, but not on this.
What'd you do one on?
My truck.
Okay, a little slightly different, same concept. All right, yours don't have these nice billet caps, so you gotta get these guys started.
Oh, these actually sit in something.
All right. Just like your 99 Silverado, just slightly different.
Yep.
See how you have to hold the drive shaft back to get them?
Yeah.
And these like hold in the U-joint.
Yeah, I see that. You know, it's funny, my 01 Silverado's the same. I had to take mine back apart when I realized that it was like over to the left too much. Let me see one of those. The size. What's the size of it?
Look at that, Dave. Get you a close-up of how I got it in there. Look at that. Just learned ant. So the stud's too long where you can't just put the U-joint in the yoke and then put the cap on. because you get caught up in like the drive shaft. So you have to slide it back and slowly slide it on. It's very difficult to make sure it's square, but you know, you do anything you put your mind to. I'd go this way. All right, don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen to it. That thing's a man, ain't it?
Tell me when, what am I doing? Just keep going?
No, I mean, I got you. Get it streamlined. We gotta get my wedge on. Hold on, don't move.
Yeah, I'm that good. I already had it lined up.
I just made an adjustment, brother. Let me get some Loctite. Just a hair. Oh, whoa, no more than that. No more, and that was almost too much. And
yeah, it's hard to just do it a hair when.
oh, but he's good. Hey, he's good, right?
Hey,
that looked more than a hair from where I was standing.
it was either shake this hard off the lift or just.
Dude, that thing's a man, is it not?
See that? Zoom in on that right there. See that right there?
It's too small.
Can't see that?
This is the spot right here to do it. I found it. I bet I could put an impact on this. Should we try?
Hear that unit fire up?
Dude, by now there's got to be a better way to like than this. Filling up the transmission. Filling up in the transmission box. Filling up our transmission with only the best. Schaefer's All Trans Supreme. Guys yelling at each other. The wheels are coming off at the end of the day. Hey, right here, big guy.
Hey, the end of a Monday is just pure mayhem.
Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. CJ, give him a tour of the bed on the new truck. Boone, give him what's the word of the day? Or not word of the day. Give him some motivation for a Monday. What do you got to tell him?
Every day,
life lesson.
every day's awesome, man. It's up to you. Every day.
That's not bad for
Hey,
a
I like it.
Every day's awesome. It's up to you.
What we got going on over here?
We have the bed off the forklift.
Hold on. First things first. That thing is naked out there. Goodness gracious. All right, and then we got this unit right here. I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Piece of shit, no piece of shit.
Put some respect on this thing.
I mean, there's nothing to say about it. You've already seen the bed. It was on the forklift.
We're not welding it on.
No.
It's not getting welded, so that's cool.
We're not welding it on. No, we're gonna use the mag drill, drill the holes out. I think. And
Have you been using the mag drill, Mason?
Yeah,
How's it work? Yeah, I think you're the first person to actually use it.
it's very effective, but it's a man. Like it's hard to
Eventually you get it set up.
It's hard to get it up in there and set up.
Yeah.
It's really a two-man job, but I made it a Tyler job, so it's really not my problem anymore.
Delegate.
Yeah. So I said, hey, we need to get the back ones in. The front one, don't worry about it. 'Cause it's behind those boxes. You won't be able to get the mag drill in there. So, I mean, if 6 bolts don't hold it, 7 or 8 whenever would. So
Perfect.
I really ain't that worried about it. Was I dented before?
I think so. I was looking at it earlier.
Was it dented when we got it?
Yeah, I think. I don't know how we would have done that.
Yellow funnel?
Yeah, I don't know.
Holy fuck, it's the yellow funnel. It was under these, no? What about this yellow funnel?
Other yellow funnel.
Too many yellow funnels.
Let me see if he's gone.
Story time.
So here at Nasty Racing, John throws a lot of fits.
Are any of them justified?
Some of them are justified.
Some
but-
of them? I'd say.
Hey, shut up! I'm telling
It's
the
story time.
I'd say most of them.
You stay over there. You can tell your part
I'll
of the
come
story.
to-
Hold
I'll
on,
come
let me
to-
just tell the people what it's like. Hey,
Okay, tell them what's like.
imagine
Tell
you
them
go to
what's
your
like. Tell them
house.
what's like. Tell them what's like.
Imagine you go to your house and
Oh, yep.
you have a
We're going to his
badass
house.
steak that you're ready to eat, and you cook it all up, and it's nice, hot, and ready, and you open the damn thing, the drawer to get your utensils, and there's no forks there. And you look around, and everyone's
Well, if
been
it's a
using
bad-
forks all week, right? And you go, hey, did you guys take all the forks? And they go, no, we didn't touch them. Nope, we didn't touch them. And you're like, holy shit, I guess the forks must have got a heart and a pulse and walked away. And then that's exactly what it's like.
Then you go look in the rooms and there's forks in there.
Yeah, and there's a fork in the garage, there's a fork in the backyard, and they're like, oh, I didn't touch that fork. Like the forks just do it on their own, and everybody has the same answer. No, I never touched it. So then you pull up the cameras and you see people taking the forks, but they didn't do it.
All right, back to story time.
That's pretty much how it goes. He hit that one pretty spot on. I'll give him that one.
Damn, I was listening.
Hey.
It sounded pretty accurate.
I don't get caught though.
Nope,
Don't get caught
not
lacking.
me.
And if I do, I return.
And honestly, I don't
You see me
care.
walking away with it and then returned.
And I don't mind if you got to use a fork, right? But if you put the fork back and you can continue to use it.
No, you're not allowed to use the spoons though. No spoons. The spoons end up MIA all the time. John's just going through it today. It's been a Monday of Mondays.
The oil pressure.
38 pounds. You're good.
It's not higher than 18 hours. But that sounded good once we got it right. You know, it sounded good. Transmission fluid level is good and everything. We didn't put it up on the chip or anything. It's got that new stator in there. So we should be good. That one's, we'll pull it over here. I think we're good to go to the track. We put the front end on it and everything. Put the front end doors and get it ready to go. And then we're going to get Prism Mic in the rack and we're going to disassemble that thing and rebuild it all before we go to the next PDRA race. But we plan to test this thing Friday. And yeah, I think everything else seems to be pretty good on it. New stator, I'm excited.